And you know, you go to a place like Ohio State, and listen, I love Tom. I'm very good friends with Pat. In fact, we got a transfer from Ohio State. We got a transfer from NC State coming in next year. Both very good, nationally ranked guys in high school. One has got 1 year of eligibility left. One has 4. You know, both did very well competing. You know, one went 11-2 redshirting. Another one went like 20-3. But the guy that starts over was ranked number 2 in the country, right? So, you know, maybe you're number 16, but you don't get to wrestle at the ACC tournament because the number 2 guys there trying to win an NCAA title, you know, and so now you have an opportunity where anyone can beat anyone. Let's try beating them in the quarterfinals and nationals instead of the wrestling room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, anything can happen, and we've seen it at that national tournament.
Right.
16, that's, you got just as good a shot as anybody, right?
Let's beat them at the national tournament with different singlets on, right? Now, is that saying going to those big time schools is a mistake? Of course not. You just got to know what's right for you, and I try telling people that all the time. Again, I'm very good friends with Papa Lizio. I did a lot of stuff with John Smith, and I always remember John would always be like, Dennis, you know, well, you should have came to Oklahoma State. I would have had you be a 3-time All-American. I'm like, well, you never recruited me, John.
Right.
You know what I mean? You never recruited me. He's like, you would have made it. I'm like, I appreciate it. I believe I would have made it. And then talking to Pat on those situations, and I hope Pat doesn't kill me for using his words, but Pat always talks about, he'd be like, listen, you know, it's definitely different, and there's pros and cons. He's like, but things that you probably never had to worry about, Dennis, when you were wrestling in Hofstra. He's like, I was 17-0, ranked number 1 in the country, and I was afraid if I lost a match, I wouldn't start because Cormier was my backup. Right? Like, 17-0, ranked number 1, afraid if I lose a match,
yeah,
I may not be the starter next week. Right?
Yeah.
He's like, you know, you got to be prepared for that. Now, some people can win a national title with that pressure, and some people won't win it because of that pressure, but they're good enough to win it.
Yeah.